Just recently, I had the opportunity to visit our Hope Zone in Los Chacras, Ecuador. We planned a soccer camp and VBS combo for the kids in the community. And when asked how many soccer balls we should try to get donated, I'd accidentally said, it would be really cool if we could get enough to give every kid a ball. But that's crazy, right? Well, we were expecting 70 at one camp and another 35 or so at the other. We laughed about it because the idea of getting over 100 soccer balls donated and then getting them to Ecuador seemed absurd to us. Well, the Thursday before we left, we were deflating 105 soccer balls in the lobby of the church and trying to get them in vacuum sealed bags for our suitcases. Then the next day, about 40 more balls were dropped off. We had more kids than we expected at each camp, and we quickly realized that that's why we had extra. Even though we might have chose to do them in a little bit of a different way, God came through. Have you ever been in a situation where it seemed impossible or so unexpected for a specific result that it was almost laughable? Yes, you know that God can show up and He can do the impossible, but you think, no way. And you laugh because it's so absurd. Well, in this passage, Sarah finds herself in a similar situation. She overhears one of the men saying to Abraham that when he returns the next year, Sarah will have a son. She laughs at the absurdity of it all. But the Lord says to Abraham in verse 13, why did Sarah laugh? Why did she say, can an old woman like me have a baby? Is anything too hard for the Lord? As you read on, or if you're familiar with the story, you know that it turns out to be true. Sarah does, in fact, have a son of her own. And she realizes that no, nothing is too hard for the Lord. So my challenge to you is to realize the same truth. Nothing is too hard for the Lord. What do you need to stop looking at as being impossible, absurd, or so far out of the realm of possibility that you stop laughing at it and start believing in it? You see, Sarah thought life couldn't come from her, but God is the God who brings life. God makes dead things alive. He brings life where there wasn't life before. He is the God of the impossible. So whether it's soccer balls for kids in another country or allowing God to bring new life in a situation, is anything too hard for the Lord? I hope that you answer with a resounding, confident, no, nothing is too hard for the Lord.